The 1956 Ford F-100 4X4 pickup truck isn't just a classic, it's a legend that helped shape the American truck identity. Welcome to USA Car Reviews, where today we're diving deep into the raw power, timeless style, and rugged character of the 1956 F-100 4X4. This truck represents an era when American pickups were built to work hard, stand tall, and look good doing it. It was bold, it was beautiful, and it was a machine made to last. For truck lovers and classic car fans alike, this model holds a special place in history, and it continues to capture hearts even nearly 70 years after it first hit the road. When you first lay eyes on the 1956 Ford F-100, it's impossible not to be struck by its bold design. The front end is unmistakable, with its single-year-only wraparound windshield and widened grille, making it a standout among F-100s. The massive hood gives it a muscular profile, and the large round headlights bring a level of simplicity and confidence that only a truck from the 50s can deliver. It has a stance that commands attention, tall, squared, and ready for the dirt or the highway. The 4X4 version gives it even more presence, sitting higher off the ground with beefier tires and a rugged underbody that reminds you this isn't just for show, it's made to handle rough terrain. The 1956 F-100 was the last year of the second generation of Ford's iconic F-Series, and Ford made sure it went out with a bang. What makes the 56 model so iconic is not only its styling but also its structure. It featured a stronger, more durable frame, upgraded suspension components, and improved ride quality for both road and off-road driving. This was one of the first years when Ford truly began focusing on comfort and design along with raw function. In the 4X4 variant, that's the holy grail for collectors. Four-wheel drive wasn't common back then, it was a special option, and today, it's rare and highly prized. Under the hood, the 1956 F-100 offered a range of engines, but the most popular option was the 272 cubic inch Y-block V8. This engine produced a solid 173 horsepower, which was a big number at the time for a pickup truck. The V8 had a deep, throaty sound that echoed with American grit, and the torque delivery made it ideal for hauling, towing, or crawling up steep trails. Paired with a manual transmission, often a 3-speed or 4-speed, you didn't just drive the F-100, you controlled it. Every shift was mechanical, every sound real. No electronics, no sensors, just you, the engine, and the road. What truly made the 4X4 version special was its capability. With solid axles front and rear, a leaf spring suspension, and high ground clearance, this truck was made for unpaved roads, muddy fields, and rocky trails. Unlike today's electronically controlled off-road systems, the F-100's four-wheel drive system was manual, engaging the front axle through a lever inside the cabin. It was straightforward, durable, and reliable. It wasn't just about convenience, it was about performance and strength. Owners could rely on it in the worst conditions, and that reliability built the reputation that Ford trucks still carry today. Climb inside the cabin of the 1956 F-100, and you're greeted by a simple yet purposeful interior. The bench seat spans the width of the cab, covered in either rugged vinyl or vintage cloth upholstery. The dashboard is clean, painted metal with chrome-trimmed dials and large, easy-to-read gauges. There's no touchscreen, no voice assistant, just raw analog charm. You've got a speedometer, fuel gauge, oil pressure, and maybe an AM radio if you were lucky. And yet, despite the lack of technology, it feels perfect. You're not distracted, you're connected to the drive. Visibility is excellent thanks to the large wraparound windshield, and every sound from the engine and tires comes through clearly. Driving the 56 F-100 4X4 today is a true experience. It's not fast, and it doesn't corner like a modern truck, but that's not the point. The heavy steering at low speeds, the mechanical clutch engagement, and the roar of the V8 make every trip feel alive. You feel the texture of the road, the pull of the engine, and the grip of those off-road tires. It's real driving, the kind that reminds you of what trucks were originally made for. Whether you're cruising on a Sunday morning or crawling through a trail in the woods, this truck gives you confidence and pride with every mile. Visually, the truck is a masterpiece of mid-century American design. The lines are bold and boxy, yet elegant. Many owners opt for two-tone paint jobs, reds and whites, blues and creams, black and silver, giving the truck a classic flair that turns heads at every stoplight. Chrome accents on the bumpers, mirrors, and grille give it just the right amount of shine. The bed is simple but functional, with sturdy metal panels and wooden slats often restored or replaced by owners who take pride in preserving history. Whether used for work or displayed at shows, the 56 F-100 always stands tall. Collectors today seek out the 1956 Ford F-100 4X4 not just for its looks, but for its rarity. Four-wheel drive models were not mass-produced in high numbers, which means every surviving example is a part of automotive history. Restoring one is a labor of love. Parts can still be found through dedicated vintage suppliers, and there's a strong community of F-100 enthusiasts ready to share tips and stories. Many restorations stay faithful to the original design, but some builders choose to modernize, swapping in new engines, updating the suspension, and adding disc brakes for better drivability while maintaining the timeless look. Whether original or modified, the 1956 Ford F-100 4X4 continues to symbolize everything great about American pickups. It's durable, handsome, powerful, and unpretentious. It reminds us of a time when trucks were honest machines, built to last, built to work, and built with pride. And in a world full of plastic, sensors, and screens, stepping into a truck like this brings back a sense of authenticity that's getting harder and harder to find. For anyone considering classic truck ownership, the 56 F-100 4X4 is a dream. It's a conversation starter, a driveway centerpiece, and a joy to drive. Whether you're climbing steep trails or cruising down a scenic road, the truck makes a statement. It says you respect the past, you appreciate real engineering, and you know what it means to drive something with soul. That's the story of the 1956 Ford F-100 4X4 pickup truck. It's not just a vehicle, it's an experience, a memory, and a legacy on wheels. At USA Car Reviews, we believe these machines deserve the spotlight, and we're proud to bring them to you. If you enjoyed this deep dive into one of Ford's greatest creations, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss another ride through America's finest automotive legends. Until next time, keep your engines roaring and your wheels rolling, only here on USA Car Reviews.